Yeah, no, this is it's obviously a big event, for Omaha, and it's something that has continued to come back. I think it's our seventh time hosting, sixth, first and second rounds, and then obviously with one regional in 2018. So it's very important an event to Omaha, and I think the relationship that we have with the NCAA and the men's basketball committee and what they've entrusted us, here in Omaha and our building, I can't speak more, good things about with the CHI Health Center Arena and what they provide to everything, from the playing venue to the hotels to the convention center attached, and so really. Well, overall, it's a perfect venue for an event like this. So,
I think last time was your first time as event coordinator, if you will, taking over from SAR.
Yeah.
Done it for a long time. When you kind of look back on the result of all of the work that went into it, like what did you learn from things that went well, things that went poorly, that you feel like put you in a better comfort zone to do it again?
yeah, no. When the event was all over, I really. Before I left, I stood at midcourt as they were getting ready to take the court down, and I was just kind of took it in for a little bit, because it's a lot of work. But the one thing that I always went back to, and I'll continue to go back to, is that I surrounded myself with a team that was second to none. With the people that we had surrounding me, made it really, I don't want to say easy, but it was it made it enjoyable for sure. And some of the stresses that would normally be there at other sites were not there for this one for me, and that's because of the people that were surrounded with us. So. It's a whirlwind. The month of February flew by, and all of a sudden it's March, and I'm sure, I think I think I wrote it down. It'll be 896 days away. So the countdown's on my phone, and it'll continue to update me every once in a while. But no, we surround ourselves with some great people, and when you do that, you're going to be successful, and that's why we were successful, and that's why just a few years later we're getting this event right back.
What do the next 896 days look like? What do you do to kind of set yourself up for 2.5 years?
Well, for the last hour, my mind has been going about hotel. I've already talked about hotels. I've already, it's kind of crazy that you start to think about some of those things. But, really for the next year, it's not a lot going on. And then they'll start to ramp up a little bit with, really getting hotels locked in for the teams and some of the auxiliary needs. And then we'll start to kind of hone in on the building stuff. The good news is, and hopefully still the same, is, we have a great staff over at the building, and those guys know how to run events, better than most, and so I feel very confident in what we have as a team, not only here at Creighton but over at the arena as well.
What do you think it says or what kind of message do you think the NCAA is sending that this has become kind of a semi-annual site that they can kind of just bank on to host?
Yeah.
This magnitude?
Yeah, when we left, and some of our call it reviews or our assessments of the tournament, were positive. I think there was a few little things that we can fix, but very easily. But I think it speaks, one, of Omaha and the people. You look at the ticket sales of what we were doing from basically October of 23 throughout the winter months and leading right up to it. There was zero concern of what we were doing here in Omaha compared to other sites. I think I could probably share this, but our marketing budget was $0. That's unheard of at other sites. So that is that's amazing what the partnerships, with Mark Rath and his group, with the building and Creighton, and just knowing that we were set up for that success. The NCAA sees that. They feel good about it, and I think that just, again, speaks volume of all of the people that we put into this tournament to make it happen.
Anything else?
Good.
Thanks,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you.
Do you guys want to talk to the media coordinator for 2024?